Hello everyone, we warmly welcome you all to our special program brought to you by Indian Achievers Forum. I am your host Vatika Singh. Indian Achievers Award is an honor that celebrates the people who went extraordinary to effectuate their aspirations and ideas. In this series, we emphasize not only on the struggles and achievements of the people, but also on the social contributions they made to their native land, India. Before introducing you all to our one such achiever, let's take a look at the small A. Mr. Hitesh Bajaj comes with strong professional experience in leading IT programs, projects, services, and delivery. Mr. Hitesh has worked in 5 countries such as US, Singapore, Japan, Germany, and UAE. He received his MBA from Texas A&M University in the USA. Mr. Hitesh received numerous industry awards such as India's Future CIO Award, Indian Achievers Award, and many more. His articles have been published in various IT magazines. Mr. Hitesh is a record holder in Limca Book of Records. He is also a certified corporate director and a qualified independent director.
Indian Achievers Forum is driven by a full-fledged advisory board. The board consists of experienced personalities who have excelled in their respective careers. Together, the forum organizes conferences, events, workshops, exhibitions, trade shows, and B2B initiatives in India as well as abroad. Where there is passion, there is achievement. And where there is achievement, there is Indian Achievers Forum.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi, Vatika. Thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine as well, sir. So, before entering into the questions, tell us something about you and your professional journey so far.
I started my career as a software developer, moved on to become a team lead, and then started managing projects, programs, leading some of the strategic delivery and implementation engagements. I have worked on different technologies, platforms, tools, and applications, and primarily on the ERP side. Have served both domestic as well as global clients. Have worked extensively on every major IT domain, be it product, consulting, delivery, support, and services. So that's in brief about my profile.
So, coming from an IT background, I want to know what exactly does IT transformation play a role in businesses today?
The foundation of IT transformation lies on 5 Ps. You have people, product, prototype, process, and performance. The organizations today have to look at their current technological footprint and landscape and tap into any opportunity to transform their business. So it is basically business transformation backed by the right technology. What it also means is with the rapid technological advancements the IT industry is going through, it is key for organizations today to look at their current portfolio of IT assets, infrastructure, operations, security, and lay out an IT strategy and a roadmap which will have them go to an enhanced future state, right? And to go to that future state, what it requires is shift in mindset. It requires building a culture that is inclusive, building a culture that promotes innovation, speed, and scale. So it is basically technology transformation leading to modernization and eventually the business acceleration.
So, what are the practical challenges that IT transformation has to go through today?
So before I elaborate on the problems and challenges, let's first look at the entire value chain and the ecosystem, right? So you have corporate goals and objectives, which translate into corporate strategy, which then leads to tactical and operational plans, right? And then comes the execution. So you execute to the operational plans, and at the end of execution, what you have are tangible and intangible products and services which you deliver to your customers, right? Now, in this value chain, there are a couple of problems or challenges that I see. First is on the execution side, right? So how do you achieve faster go to market? How do you reduce your cost? How do you increase operational efficiency? How do you optimize your processes? So these are the set of problems, challenges, or even questions around execution of your products and services. Now comes the second challenge. It's on the adoption side, adoption of your products and services by your users. So how do you increase adoption of those with the users? From customer standpoint, when they move to a new product or service, there's always a question, right? Should they modify their existing business processes to be able to use the new product or service, or should they modify their new product and service to be able to execute the same business processes, right? And there's never an easy answer. It's all about marrying business processes with the applications or new product and service, which will give more benefits and value add for their users. So those are the two challenges that I see.
Right, sir. So moving ahead, I want to know how can delivery leaders overcome these challenges that are faced during IT transformations?
So we looked at two problems or challenges, right? One on the execution side and second on the adoption side. So on the execution side, to overcome the challenges, the organizations should look to become more lean, more agile. They should automate when and where they can. They should focus on real-time data that will give them meaningful insights and will lead to timely decision making. They should also focus on optimizing the business processes, which means removing waste from the processes. The organization shouldn't also shy away from moving to disruptive technologies because that may be the need of the hour. The second challenge we spoke about was on the adoption side, right? So to overcome those challenges, educate your users, right? Devise short-term and long-term benefit plans. Help your users see the big picture, and more importantly, get their buy-in, right? And there's something called as OCM, organizational change management, which the organizations could look to implement in order to increase the adoption of products and services by their users. So,
Right, sir. So, moving ahead, what are some of the important areas to focus on while leading a big or a large scale IT transformation program?
mhm. Okay. So we spoke about 5 P's, right? The people, product, prototype, process, and performance. Let's talk about each of them. The first P is the people. Focus on your people, invest in your people, uh, build the required skills, capabilities, and competencies in them, right? Devise training plans, upskill, cross-skill them, come up with a reward program to reward the right talent, right? The second P is on the product side. So include all the features, functions, capabilities in your product which can meet the required business needs. Your product should be able to solve some of the pressing business challenges today. The third P is on the prototype side. So build a data-driven prototype or blueprint which takes into account the future growth prospect of your organization. Your blueprint or prototype should also take into account scalability, reliability, and sustainability in the long run. The fourth P is the process, right? So optimize your processes, which means remove waste, make your processes more lean, right? Build a culture that promotes agility in your organization. The fifth P is the performance. Devise tools and systems which will monitor performance of your products and services on a real-time basis. So those are the 5 P's. But in addition to these 5 P's, there are other areas to focus on. Define clear goals and objectives, right? Know your stakeholders. Devise communication plans. For example, who to communicate, how to communicate, and when to communicate, right? Provide regular status and updates to your stakeholders. That's very important. Build the required mitigation, risk mitigation, and contingency plans. So these are some of the areas to focus on by leading large-scale IT transformation programs.
Right, sir. So, moving ahead, how do you see the future or prospect of IT as an industry?
Okay, so I think the IT industry has grown exponentially over the last 20 to 30 years, and this is only going to grow even further. Technology today has become the backbone and the foundation of any business, and innovation is truly at the core of it. Right? There are already new technologies knocking at our door. You have RPA, robotic process automation. You have generative AI. You have blockchain and metaverse, and so on. And historically, if you look at the organizations, they used to spend anywhere around 5 to 10% of their total budget on IT, but that has changed now. The companies today spend anywhere around 15 to 20% of their total budget on IT. So that speaks volume about the importance placed on technology by the companies today, right? So I think the IT industry has great prospect, great future for the years and decades to come.
Okay, so sir, first of all, congratulations on winning the Indian Achievers Award. I really want to know what was the feeling when you came to know that you've been selected for the Indian Achievers Award.
It feels great. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this. Thanks to Indian Achievers Forum for this recognition. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm delighted. It also tells me to give back to the community by more contributions, which means sharing thoughts and ideas on technology and help building the knowledge base among the community. So yeah, overall, yeah, I'm happy about this. So.
So, before concluding this session, any best practices or tips you would like to give to your fellow IT leaders?
Yeah, so I started with 5 P's, right? I will end with those 5 P's again. Focus on people, product, prototype, process, and performance. Those are the crucial 5 P's. Keep yourself updated about the industry, the technology, domain, and the products. Form a strong team of people and inspire them, right? Establish a culture of commitment, trust, and respect. Work closely with your customers. That's so important. Be that catalyst and a change agent and help in the IT transformation journey of your customers, right? Remember, you succeed when your customers succeed.
And that I must say is a great piece of advice. Thank you so much for joining with us today. It was a pleasure talking with you, and we hope that you continue to inspire people of all ages forever. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.